Okay, so one hit wonder for me, it's going to be the computer side, the PC side of the RPG games.
Yes.
It's going to be Planescape Torment
Ooh, yes.
in 1999. Planescape Torment is a CRPG game developed by Black Isle Studios
Mm.
and published by Interplay Studios back in 1999, which uses the I forgot which engine, the engine they used for Baldur's Gate game prior to this game. It's a story of an immortal named the Nameless One who was recently reincarnated in a mortuary, and he doesn't know who he is or what he does in his previous life because he's an immortal, but whenever he dies he reincarnates, but with no memories whatsoever of his past exploits or past adventures. So this man, it's called the Nameless One. So it uses the same mechanics of Baldur's Gate. You have
Mhm.
this strength, wisdom, these abilities. Used the what do you call this, advanced Dungeons and Dragons
Mhm.
mechanics
Yes.
with these abilities, and
AD&D
also
forever. Yes. Mhm.
yes, this is the standard for CRPG games back then when it started with the advanced Dungeon and Dragon game. So back to this game, the Nameless One is in pursuit of. He had this question why he is immortal, why he doesn't die, and the funny thing is that whenever he gets reincarnated,
Can't let that
he
go.
forgets what happened to his past life, and he's always like in different. He had these different personalities. So there's a like reincarnation of him who's like a mild mannered person. Then when he dies and gets reincarnated, he becomes like a paranoid person. So it's always
Damn.
different. It's always a different personality whenever he reincarnates, and along the way he meets people who joins his cause. In He's like soul searching. He's looking for an answer why he's immortal, who was he in the past life. And mostly of out of all these party members that he encounters, they were previously uh, like had interaction or
What's
with
up?
the Nameless One in his past incarnations. It's really a very deep game. If you're into psychology, it's like what do you call this
This,
DSD, was it?
yeah, dissociative personality disorder.
Dissociative
Yeah.
disorder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's it also the theme, one of the theme of this game is like, I guess, existentialism. So I think that is clearly one of the reasons why this game didn't get much acclaim, because it's so deep that most people find it boring.
Mhm.
Unlike, because before this game it was Baldur's Gate,
All
Oh
right.
yeah. Mhm.
and with
Icewind Dale.
Baldur's Gate, yes,
Mm.
I think Icewind Dale was also part of the reason why
Mhm.
this game didn't get a sequel,
Yeah, could
because
be.
they were Icewind Dale was released a year later after this game,
Mhm.
um and also Baldur's Gate had the sequels as well, or
Mhm.
expansions.
Mhm.
And because it didn't get much acclaim from gamers, or it didn't, I think the only fame it get is because of cult following,
Mm.
right? And then the story is quite,
Mhm.
not sure if it's personal.
And
There's a personal battle.
I
There's
can.
a
I'm
conflict,
gone.
personal conflict
Yes.
in
Mhm.
this game.
Mhm.
Back in college, when we were we had this like a minor subject which is philosophy.
Mm.
And then I'm really, I guess if I was given a chance to go back in my college days and decide whether which study or
A
major I'm going
dissertation?
to.
You could make a dissertation on this. I
Yeah.
agree. Yes.
It, I there was a time back in college when I got really interested with philosophy,
Mm-mm.
and I was reading some articles about existentialism
Mm-mm.
and something like that. Then an article I read, it mentioned this game. Imagine just going to just studying for philosophy, and then you got introduced to this game. Then you got
Oh.
hooked,
Mm-mm.
and it also at first I didn't know that it was this is just like those games, Icewind Dale, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights. It was like that. It was an adventure RPG game slash adventure RPG game that has party members, but here I really got hooked with the story because it's a conflict in a man.
Mm.
He's soul searching. He's looking for answers. Some players out there or gamers out there might get bored because the story is so deep. But I dare you to play this, and I'm sure you will get hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're into this genre.
Yes. Completely agreed.
Why is everyone looking for a fight?
Yeah, because again, it's a visual novel. Push it to the front of your purchase list, Miss Hinu. Play it, carve out time for it. Maybe a good solid 60 hours. Would you say, JDM? About 60 hours, solid
Yeah, maybe 50 or 60 hours,
50 or
depending
60 hours. Yeah.
on how much
Mm-hmm.
time you would like
Mm-hmm.
to play it. Because
Yes.
as for me, I'm not. If I play this for a whole 4 hours straight,
Uh-huh.
I might
Burnout.
get bored, burnt out.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Dan Faulkner in the chats definitely says, "Yeah, sorry, Sir Joe, you can't shag anyone in Planescape Torment. They're all undead anyway, so bits would fall off." Yeah, that's
This
true.
is
That's
not
very true.
Mass Effect, guys.
Although Morte would consider it, right? Right, Dan. Morte would consider it the floating skull that
Yeah,
kind of talks all the time.
this is the first, actually the first
Mm,
party member that joins you in
mm,
your quest.
that's
And by the
true.
way, Planescape is an actual rule set
Yes,
here
yes,
for
in D
the
and D.
Forgotten Realms.
Yes.
So it's called Planescape because it's a multiverse.
It's the universe of doors where anything can be a door. You end
Fundador,
up, yeah,
Emperador.
and the door. And they think about it, drinking wine and then you falling asleep can be a
Hmm.
door, and you find yourself here in the world of Planescape. So it's a very scary place to be. It is, some people get lost in it forever. They find themselves there and they never find their way out. It's a fascinating rule set. It's a fascinating world. It's quite amazing, honestly. Good choice, JDM.